What's going on, slave tards? Today I'm going to continue along the track of space is a waste, right? Today I'm going to talk about how we should end the NASA boondoggle once and for all, right? Elon Musk likes to talk about us needing to be an interplanetary species because at some point, Earth will not be habitable, so we need to have a plan B. But there is no plan B to Earth, and we already know this. In our solar system, or anywhere in the universe that's reachable by mankind, there is no habitable planet. Mars is not habitable. They have interplanetary storms that cover the entire planet for months at a time, right? There's no oxygen, very little oxygen, It's poisonous gas. Like, there's nothing there for us. There's no life on Mars, right? So there is no plan B to Earth, and we've spent trillions of dollars to research this, and we know it, right? We know we can't live on the moon. We know we can't live on Mars. We know we can't live on any planet in our solar system. We know that there is no plan B for Earth, right? So if there is no plan B for Earth, and we know that there's nothing out there for us, right? We're not going to invent light speed or warp speed like Star Trek anytime soon. And we can't even go to the moon now, right? Isn't it about time that we stop the NASA boondoggle? And that's all it is. NASA and its entire $25 billion budget is a boondoggle. That's it, right? Every time that you see these astronauts up in the International Space Station, they're always giggling and doing somersaults and like, look at us, we're having fun, right? And they act like anybody cares. They're not heroes. They're just people that are taking a boondoggle on the American taxpayers' back, right? They're not providing anything for mankind, right? They're not bringing forward mankind. They're not providing any value whatsoever to mankind. All they are is robbing us blind. It's a complete boondoggle. And it's time to stop NASA, right? Like, everybody wants to talk about Elon Musk and Doge and all this other stuff, And Elon Musk wants to talk about government waste, but he never ever says anything about the waste that we do in space, right? You never hear Elon Musk say, there's nothing out there for us, so we need to stop wasting money, he just talks about USAID, and I think it's 21 billion or something a year, that it might be 40 billion. I don't know, there's different numbers out there about the waste of USAID. But guess what? NASA wastes just as much money, right? Let's cut them both. How come Elon Musk never says anything about the waste of space, right? The billions upon tens of billions of dollars a year we spend on it, probably the trillions of dollars we spend over, 4 or 5 decades, right? We don't ever do anything in space, yet we still spend $25 billion a year on a boondoggle, right? How about we take the money from USAID, right, and from the NASA program, right, put that together, it's, 50, 60, 70 billion dollars a year, and we use that for ocean cleanup, right? Take all the plastics and crap out of the ocean, or, reforestation, right? Like, we start planting trees in the Amazon or something. Use that money towards, this planet, which is our only option for a habitat, right? There is no other option, right? Why is it that Elon Musk is so concerned with making us an interplanetary species, but he's not concerned about solving the problems here? Wouldn't it be a lot less complicated? Wouldn't it be a lot less expensive, right? To focus on our planet, right? That's what we should be focusing on. Why are we focusing on far-off land that have nothing for us, that have nothing to offer humanity but, poisonous gases and death, right? Why aren't we taking those resources and that manpower why aren't astronauts out in the ocean cleaning up the ocean, right? Because they don't care about the earth. They want to play their little boondoggle and have fun and show us zero gravity like we've never seen it before and laugh and giggle, and act like they're important when they're not, right? That's the biggest illusion in the world today, is that anybody really cares about this planet, right? We're spending billions upon tens and tens of billions on boondoggles in complete waste, right? When if you spent $100 billion a year on earth cleanup and reforestation, it would make an impact, but we don't want to make an impact, right? All we want to do is go on worthless boondoggles. So it's time that the American taxpayer stand up and end NASA once and for all. Peace.